Greetings.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Really getting the essence from my hair.
Hard times these are. Hard times.
Some people just don't know their place.
Walk blessed.
Yes?
Well, well.
Madame.
Yes?
That stuff's so expensive.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
My Dame Delina. And I felt
Finally, come with me. As you wish. Climb the stairs, go to the statue and speak with the Grand Master. No idle talking, no stupid gazing, right? Very well. The entire third and fourth sigils are gathered in there, so show some respect. And now, walk blessed, sister.
It is time. Come forward, prophetess. I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration. You consider it a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia we have prevailed. And I know that what happened 2 years ago has unsettled you. Yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one. But you are wrong. It was always people who have given strength to the Order. People like you and me. Yes, we did serve the Lightborn, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea. We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good. This woman, like Novice Karesh, has shown this readiness. She is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, she faced it, found us. She passed the holy trial just as we all did, and therefore she is worthy of joining our ranks. Consecrated ones, repeat my words. This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today I receive the sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Thus, you are elevated to keepers of the first sigil. Rise. Now let us all recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor in life as in death. May your light guide me. Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength.
And that's it. It feels strange. Yes, kind of. You know, for the past 7 years, I have lived for this moment. And now I'm here. It's peculiar. Anyhow, let's talk when there's something new to talk about. Walk blessed, sister.
Go and get your armor at the Forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium.
Walk
Yes,
blessed.
go and get your armor at the Temple's Forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news. Ranks. After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the first sigil, and over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks, up to the fourth sigil, which is held by the Duchessa and the Grandmaster, me. Of the first sigil, yes. Our masters will teach you, our smiths will equip you, That is all that I wanted.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Walk blessed. Walk blessed, prophetess.
Yes?
Prophetess.
Work.
Did you find it?
Yes, here. But be careful, okay? Magic dragon just float
As if they'd ever listen to me.
Keep walking. Keep walking.
Huh. You're the one they call the prophet, aren't you? Congratulations on passing the trial, I guess.
Malfast's blessings. Well, that's just how it is.
So, you actually made it, Prodigy. Congratulations. Even though I'm not sure everyone is as glad about that as the Grand Master. Should I? I don't know if you did. Maybe there is something to the Grand Master's. Well, I suppose you could say that. You make it sound as if it was our path to become keepers, and we... That's a different story. You make it was our path to become keepers. No. But enough of the chit-chat. I'm really not in the mood for it. Good luck with whatever the Grand Master...
Yes. Let's hope.
Yes?
lovely day, isn't it? Always complaining. If this is really such a bad place, why don't you just take a trip to Thalgar and try to settle there? We always go too easy on this guy.
Yes?
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
My dame.
Hello.
Keep walking.
Walk blessed, my child. Ha ha. For one, it is the name. It also tells us the virtue of the path. You are welcome, child. Walk blessed. Malthus, bless this body. Rid it of its afflictions and
walking.
endow it with life. Path
My
of
dame.
mightiness. Walk blessed.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Who are you?
Rumors circulate, rumors about the horrible events of the past moons. They speak of a red madness that befalls peaceful souls, driving.
Walk blessed, my dame. How can... Of course. Walk blessed.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle.
Walk blessed.
A miracle that must have been.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
Hungry for arcane?
Yes?
I have books, scrolls, potions.
Prophetess.
Malthus's blessings.
So, you actually made it, Prodigy. Congratulations.
Well,
Even though I'm
if
not
it
sure
isn't the
everyone is as
notorious
glad about
Prodigy.
that as the Grand
Right.
Master.
The highly debated new keeper. You suddenly have... Fine, here you go. And no matter what you think of all this... Sure, you'll have to pay normally, though. Walk blessed.
walk blessed.
But they will do it.
Very good. Thanks for your efforts, my friend.
Don't mention it. I just hope you know what you're doing. You know, many see the course the Order has taken since you came back as disquieting. Narazul's mages in the temple, an outlander as a keeper. It's a lot to take in.
I know, Jorik, but someone has to deal with the threat. And if we don't, no one will.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Transcribe verse 80 100 times.
Prophetess, did you find your way around? Good. It is important that you get adjusted to this place. It will be the base of all operations to come. Right now, we are still in the dark as to the true nature of this cycle. All we have are fragments, but we will change that. There are 2 trails we have found. I want you to go after both of them. The first one has to do with the stone fragments from Old Rashengrad. Pegast has not yet told you, but all of them together form a so-called sigilled stone, which we urgently need. The Arcanists have already put it together, but we still lack a part of the ritual to activate it. And for that, we need the memory of a dead person. The second trail revolves around a discovery we made in the Heartland. It could be a significant, if not the only prospect we have in this fight. Where do you want to start? It's simple. I've told you that the Pyreans... The sigilled stone was a magic through small... Wear one of these fragments and it will... The problem is that we lack knowledge. Correct. The entire plan revolves around a discovery. Yes, the ice prevented his body from decaying. But go to the Chronicum and speak to Archmagister Maragil. He will be able to explain it better than I can. Walk blessed, Prophet. Yes?
Oh. The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you. I really do.
What?
You're the one they call the Prophet, aren't you? Congratulations on passing
So
the
what's
trial.
so spectacular about this?
Yes.
To me, our pal here looks like your average cook corpse.
Well, he isn't. Do you see this marking on his forehead? That's the symbol of the Ashian, one of the 2 priest castes who reigned over the Pyrean Empire like the Lightborn did over Vin. He was no high priest, but more than an acolyte. Let's just hope he participated in the manufacture of the sigil stone back in the Pyrean era.
Well, hoping can't hurt. But look, we have company.
Belvarek, Archmagister, how's the situation?
Walk blessed, Grand Master. We're fine. Everything is ready. So this is her?
Yes, this is the prophetess.
Interesting. Truly interesting. I imagined you to be different. I'm Lexiel Marigil, Archmagister of the Holy Order. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, where do we start? Has the Grandmaster already informed you of the goal of this mission? Correct. Now you're wondering, how will this be possible? This is where the Word of the Dead comes into play. An old relic we'll need to find.
The Word of the Dead? I thought that was a legend.
No, it exists. And we also know where. Just so you understand, the Word of the Dead is an artifact that allows entering a deceased person's mind to relive his last memories as if they were your own.
And you want to do just that with our frozen pal here. This is the grand plan, right?
Right. You'll need to locate the Word of the Dead, teleport the Pyrean's body to you, and then enter his thoughts. And there you'll have to look for the words of the ritual. Well, we only lack the last words of this ritual. What you have to look for is an ornamental scroll, which looks just like the one on the drawing I'll give you in a moment. All you have to do is remember the glyphs in the scroll, then write them down once you're back in the waking world. True, but we're talking about a different form of magic. It works similarly to the forbidden school of entropy. That's right, but the priest himself did, and according to the legend, this should allow you to understand. You're telling me. I myself feel like a myriad in a toad's pond. But alternatively, we'd have to excavate every ruin on Vin and hope that some priest left one of the scrolls behind. Well, this is...
There's an old manor in Endral's West that belongs to an old collector of artifacts. We received a tip that the Word of the Dead is in his possession.
Hang on. Are you talking about this odd fellow with the puppets? The aged man from the folk song?
I am. You won't take it. It will be enough to find it. Use it on the Pyrean and then leave. You will travel to the manor with Dalvarek, wait for nightfall, and then introduce yourself to the aged man as a fellow collector of artifacts. Then you will offer him this brooch, and if all goes well, he will offer you a quarter for the night to negotiate in the morning. Then it's all a matter of timing. Sneak out of your room, look for the Word of the Dead, and teleport the Pyrean to you. A good question, but no. The aged man is special, so to speak. Even the Lightborn ordered us to let him live in peace. The Black Guardian knows why. So, if we have to trick him, we will at least do it inconspicuously, which is why you and the mercenary are well suited for the task. No one will connect your faces to the Holy Order. Then you'll flee. There must be no violence, no matter what happens. Archmagister?
Yes? Well, that is a good point. We don't know, because we don't even know what the artifact looks like. But, how goes the saying? The proof of the eating is in the pudding.
We'll manage somehow. And even if we don't, it definitely sounds like an adventure.
It's a great responsibility, be aware of that. But I have faith in both of you. Now get going as soon as you can. This mission will be fruitful. I can feel it.
And there they go. Yep, just meet me at the Myrids Tower at the Western Cliff. I'll go grab my stuff now.
Let's hope he knows past luminous wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
What would you like to hear? Sure.
What do you want, urchin? My problem with you? Tell me, would you enter and leave as frivolously as a... What did Malphas say to Dalcidocius after he succeeded in... How goes the 100th verse of the Holy Path? What is the holiest... Why is only the highest commander of the guard allowed to enter the temple? You know nothing, neither of our faith nor of our country. Do you know how few Endraleans, even those of the Sublime Path, we're not some group. We are the... And only because Tila has doted on this... You, even just your boot prints on this sacred ground, are blasphemy to everything we stand for. What I see, and transforming the... Do you even know how many of our people were killed? Now leave. Do what you want, but spare me your presence.
Yes.
Well met.
Yes, that makes sense.
Walk blessed.
Yes. Yes, that just might work.
Well, well.
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you. I really do.
Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
So, you actually made it, Prodigy. Congratulations. Even though I'm not sure everyone is as glad about... So, any luck?
Yes.
As if I didn't tell them that already.
Madame? Walk blessed, my lady. Where do you need to go? About pirates. What is there to tell? They're beautiful animals, majestic and wild, and dangerous. In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame pirates like this one here was a really rare sight. Nowadays, though, they're pretty common. At least, I guess that sounds stupid. Nowadays, well, you can guess. Riding a pirate has become as ordinary as riding a mule. Oh, well, that's hard to explain. They communicate by clicking sounds, and through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go before you mount them. Obviously, that only works for routes that the pirate already knows by heart. Walk blessed, friend. Huh. So God's hand did find someone after all. I'm glad she did. Walk sure. Where to? Walk blessed. Sure. Where to? So much to do.
Ah, there you are. Ready to go? Yeah, I did. Why do you ask? Well, I guess that depends on where you're standing. Of course, times can be tough, especially if you come to a new city or even country where you know nobody. But if you're good at what you do, which I am, there's always work, everywhere. And yeah, I don't eat God's tongue for breakfast, but it was always enough for a roof over my head when I wanted. That's a good question. Now, aren't you inquisitive? Let me think. I spent most of my time... Yeah, it is. There's this fog everywhere, and with every step you... What am I, a traveling tome? There are the great bazaars, the palaces of the merchant... Oof. Different. As beautiful... It's the customer's fault if you don't... Bizarre, isn't it? But over there, it's common practice. The scar. Well, let's put it this way. If you one day end up in a Talgalean tavern and two 6-foot-tall Arazalian women invite you into their room, you should either damn well know who they are or make a run for it. Never heard of it? It's the capital of Araziel. At least if you ask the civilized people. Hands up. Guilty. Some rich snob had hired me back then to bring him a totem from one of the camps of the Free People. That is, the Arazelians who worship their ancestors' gods, instead of the Lightborn, and live as nomads. No idea how much you know about Araziel, but the Free People have been in conflict with the civilized people, who do worship the Lightborn for centuries now. Assassinations, blood feuds, and so on. The usual if two sides both believe they know it all better. Anyway, obviously this job of mine originated from that feud. The totem belonged to a free tribe, and the snob wanted it in order to publicly defile it. So I got it for him. Oh, why, of course. I still cried myself to sleep months after that. Seriously, why should I? Both the free and civilized are so eager to bash each other's heads in. It's not like one defiled totem more or less would have made any difference. Correct. And I was a little drunk and a little lonely, if you get what I mean. Have you ever seen a pure-blooded Arazalian woman in her 20s? It's really hard to say no to that. In any case, as you already noticed, the whole thing went down differently than expected. My face made acquaintances with a table leg and 4 absolutely untender women's feet and hands. And of course, the totem was gone, together with all my clothing and money. I guess I had that coming somehow. That's what happens if you ask your loins rather than your head in the wrong situations. Yeah. Oh, whoa, such a cold world this is. I present you my deepest scars, you thank me with naught but mockery. Be damned, O impish creature.
So much to do,
But anyway, how does the saying go? A truly beautiful face can never be tarnished. And that's why you enjoy working with me. Wonderful. Here, this is the place where the aged man's manor is supposed to be. Lead on. I'll follow you. Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway. Ah, there you are. Let's push on.
So these are the puppets the bartender's talking about. Huh. Interesting to see what some people consider art.
this is where he lives. Huh. This aged man definitely knows how to make himself comfortable. I guess now it's time to wait for nightfall. We wouldn't want this guy to take the artifact, pay for it, and have us leave right away. Alright. I think that's enough. Now let's see how we can get in there. These busts look interesting. Huh? Keep your chin up.
Yes? What do you want? I'm the servant, so no, I'm not. And if you're looking for charity, you've come to the wrong place. Do you now? So what could two traveling merchants dressed in rags have that might be of interest to my master? This is the silver brooch of a seraph. Where did you get this? Uh-huh. Well then, this changes the situation. You may enter. Plus, forgive my harshness. I misjudged you. Unfortunately, Master Gages is currently playing music, and will be at least until dawn. But you can make yourself comfortable in the guest room. He will see to you in the morning.
Okay, that sounds good. Today we wouldn't have made it back to Ark anyway. Just try to get a Myriad Warden to fly in this weather. So, nice house you've got here. So it's just you and your master who live here, right? People talk about him a lot.
Please, let's just save the small talk. You're here for business. Good. Now follow me upstairs. I'll show you to your quarters. As I said already, Master Gages will play through the night. My apologies if his music keeps you awake, but if you want a piece of advice, listen. You won't hear anything comparable in all of Vin.
Well then we'll do just that. So I take it your master's an artist, right? I saw the puppets. They're interesting.
Interesting. Yes, that they are. Master Gages always says art is unique because it allows us to see what our mind doesn't want us to see.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, we all have demons inside of us, don't you agree, Miser Dalvaric? Memories, truths about ourselves we've locked away somewhere in our unconscious because we don't want to confront them. True art surpasses all these barriers because it reminds us of who we truly are.
Interesting thought.
All right, here we are. Make yourselves at home. I will inform you once the master is ready to see you. By the way, call it intuition or premonition, but I somehow had the feeling we would have company tonight, and took the liberty of preparing a small meal. I'm afraid the meat is a little charred, but it should taste good. Now, please excuse me. I have to rest. It is late, and the day has been exhausting.
Of course. Sleep well. And thanks for your hospitality.
You're welcome.
goes. Call me paranoid, but this all went a little too smooth for my liking. Yeah. For example, the fact that he was already standing, but, well, to each his own. Yeah, 1 or 2 hours at least. You could tell me about this trial while we're waiting. Or about anything. Just distract me from those damn ugly puppets over there. Interesting thought. The thing about the last moment that lasts forever. Did you know that Kyrian mentalists are apparently able to sort of become aware in their dreams? And apparently, in a dream, one can exist free from time. There's a story about an Arcanist who spent 1,000 years in a dream while he only slept 8 hours in his waking life. But, well, that's a topic on its own. I think it's late enough for our little excursion now. Let's find that relic. There it is. Master Gaius' music that transcends all barriers. As jolly as this place. That looks like some kind of study. Maybe we can find something here. Maybe we should take a look at these bookshelves. They look kind of weird. Now I get it. These books must be part of some kind of mechanism. Have you tried, I don't know, pulling on them or something like that? have to find this artifact. Maybe he's hiding it in some kind of chest or a secret chamber. Let's look around.
Gages, why did you wake me? Are we there yet? Oh, you did? Oh, that's kind of you. But don't worry so much about me, darling. I'll manage somehow. I'm sorry you have to go through all this, really. All this time, I can hardly imagine how hard that must be for you. But I still believe in our dream. I still do. Gages, why did you wake me? Are we there yet? Oh, darling. Never too old for a jest, are you? I'm sorry you have to go through all this, really. All this time, I can hardly imagine how hard that must be for you. But I still believe in our dream. I still do.
pious being. You! I thought you were dead.
Jakal. He betrayed us. They're all dead.
What?
Yes, but it doesn't matter. We have to get away from here. His armies, they're everywhere, and they're killing everyone. What about Lilanya? Is she alright?
Yes, she's asleep. But where do you want to go? We're... Come on, get inside. We'll talk about it there. Our brother, he's here too. He arrived last night.
Kumar? I thought he was up north.
He was, yes. But he rode back when he heard about the siege. He wants to help defend the city. He will be angry when he finds out that you fled, you know?
Staying would have been suicide. He would understand.
Kumar, our...
I see it. Why are you here?
The Treasure Master betrayed us, and Jakal's troops have gone crazy. They're massacring their entire city. They said we...
I know that, but you didn't answer my question. Why are you here?
Where else should I be, damn it? The High Ones won. They won, and this accursed cleansing will happen, whatever it is. But if there's only the slightest chance that we can make it through, I will use it. Unlike you, I do have someone I need to take care of.
Let's hope she doesn't take after her father. Your cowardice disgusts me, brother. You never understood what it meant to be an Aishin.
I knew that would happen.
He's such a bulldog. For him, there's nothing but his goddamn honor.
At least since he lost Yalek, yes. He won't let us flee. You do realize that, right? He will force you to keep your oath, to stay and fight. To the death.
I will talk to him. We'll do this, sister, somehow.
Yes, of course we will. There's still some stew. I will prepare a bowl for you, alright? You go and look after the little one. I think she is slowly beginning to understand what's happening here. Kumar, what? Where are you going?
Go and get Eric. We're leaving.
Leaving? But you heard him. The city is lost.
Well, isn't that good timing? I have been thinking, and I have decided that I will not let my only brother die as a deserter. We will ride to the city at first light and help with the defense.
That's not going to happen. I told you that. Zura and I will take Lilanya and flee to the north. Come with us or don't, but you will not get in our way. Period.
Period. Thank the highest being that we're family. Just thank the highest.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Oh, by the name of the sun, do something, Parrot. Keep them out of here.
them. Damn it. More of them.
one of us you kill, a dozen more will come.
No, please. I don't want any of this. No one wants any of this. Just let us go. I have a daughter.
So, I hope you slept well? Well, what do you think? I brought you here. After you broke into my sanctum and made your little journey into the realm of the dead. Please, don't look at me like that. I knew what you were up to from the start. Sadly enough, I did. No, you don't. Because you don't dare to question. Peculiar situation, all of this, isn't it? Suddenly you, the fugitive urchin, become mankind's salvation. And suddenly, just like that, out of nowhere, you can but still. You're right, I do. Who am I? Let's just say I'm an observer. A fleshless eye, if you prefer. Yes. And I'm certain that amongst other things, yes, the cycle. Believe me. But unfortunately, there's no... Maybe you could... Now, forgive me.
You? But what the heck was that? Where's the manor? Try me. Any explanation's better than none. Uh-huh. That sounds... strange, to say the least. After you went down that shaft, someone locked the door to the study, and I couldn't get it open, no matter what I tried. Well, a couple hours later, I found myself face down in a puddle of mud. But anyway, these glyphs you drew on paper look good to me. So at least officially, this mission was a success. I only wish I... You see that? What's that? Casket? But where's this noise coming from? This is it? But then the aged man left it on purpose. For us. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but it seems to me as if this fellow knew a lot more than we did from the start. Still, we should take this thing with us. Let's go back to Ark and report to the Grand Master. I've got a scroll right here with me. What do you say? Well then, let's go. suggest you go inside and tell the Grand Master what happened. Then give him the casket. I'll go grab my pay now, and then I'll head back to the tavern. I guess I need a good pipe. For some reason, I can't get these puppets out of my head. They remind me of something, though I don't know what exactly. Anyway, see you around.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
What? This just doesn't make any sense. I can't it. If easy.
One day, Naya. One day.
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you. I really do.
Brother, did you get my letter?
Ah, yes. I did.
Have you heard? Apparently the Blue Islands Coalition sent an emissary here to end her all. Despite the wars. They are bold. You gotta give... that.
Well met.
Huh? Keep your chin up.
Huh? What do you want?
Prophetess, were you successful? Then tell me. So he knew about the cycle. That's disquieting and interesting. Yes, maybe that's an attempt. I bet that the light... But we will discuss his identity another time. What matters... Bring both of them to the Archmagister so that we can activate the sigil stone. Oh, and one more thing. What did the pirate... Good. Come back to me once... So he knew about the cycle. That's disquieting and interesting.
Jarem dorba nubis, locarem tares.
Blasted blistering blazes. You sound like a boozed-up poet. This is supposed to be magic?
Entropy is a dangerous school, my sir. One false word and the stone could burst into flames.
Well, keep up this babble, and he might do it on purpose. You godlambs are just missing the pepper, even when you're doing magic.
Pepper? Magic needs to have prudence, not pepper. She's like a sick frog. If you... Prophetess, you're back.
Sun be praised. Working with these fumblers is harder than teaching complex mathematics to a Leor. The Scrounger already told me about your success. Good work. Have you got the glyphs? Yes, yes, that does make sense. Step back, I'll show you how this works. Jarem Dorba Nubis, Locarem Taris Danida, Sharak Lishamra.
By the righteous path. Are you feeling this?
Yes, this is impressive. Truly impressive. Are those the shards?
They're certainly not your underpants, are they? According to the Piraean writings, these shards offered protection against the Red Madness, as long as the sigil stone remains active. Prophetess, you're the one who found the missing glyphs, so you should go first. Go on, touch one of the shards. So, how do you feel? Very well. Then let's hope that this sigil stone lives up to its promise. Boy, go and tell the quartermaster that every keeper, as well as each one of us, is to be wearing one of these fragments by nightfall.
Boy?
Buzz off.
My sir, I really don't think this...
Do what he says, Legion. That is not how you will make friends here, Firespark. Not at all.
If it were friends I was looking for, I certainly wouldn't be here. Once again, good work. Old Aranthiel asked me to give you that, so you could buy better equipment. Now go back to him, and let him tell you about the next mission. It seems that Lishari has once again dug up something that could change everything.
Yes. Yes, that just might work.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
This just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
That's beyond me.
Is it now? Remind me not to burst into tears.
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you. I really do.
Move along.
they call the prophetess, aren't you? Congratulations
This
on passing the trial.
feeling just now. That was the sigil stone, wasn't it? Very well. That only leaves... I'll make it... We assume that in the last cycle... Well, we do know that the cycle... This makes it naive to believe one could face this threat like a... And if they... Pegast found an old ruin... She is... I want you to help her in any way possible. Maybe your gift... Yes, because they never had a chance to finish it. The Pyrean realm was in a... And even if the machine does not work, and in knowledge, they were the two different... And while the Ishian valued tradition, the Dilgar valued progress. It's in a remote section of the Heartland. Keeper Sakaresh will accompany you there and show you the way. Good luck.
Ah, there you are. The Grandmaster already briefed me on our mission. Shall we go? Why do you ask? Does it bother you? Yes, to answer your question, I don't... It seems the Grandmaster... But anyway, I suggest we save these... Yes, the ruin isn't far from here. Just meet me at the Myrids Tower in the Northern Heartland. I will wait...